When it comes to virtual reality headsets currently on the market, there are really two major ones competing with each other, those being the Meta Quest 3 and recently released Pico 4 Ultra. As we're now on the final stretch towards Christmas where people are picking up last minute gifts, you're probably wondering which of these two devices is worth your hard earned money. Today we're going to be breaking down and comparing both, looking at what's in the box, specifications, price and overall value. Before we get into it, please hit the like button to support Expand Reality and subscribe for all things AR, VR and AI in business. Starting out with what's in the boxes, the Meta Quest 3 comes with the mixed reality headset itself, a power adapter, USB-C charging cable, a pair of Touch Plus controllers with wrist straps and two AA batteries. The Pico 4 Ultra's box contents aren't much different, with the headset, controllers, wrist straps and USB-C charging cable included. It's worth noting that no power adapter is included, so you'll have to buy one separately if you don't already own one. 4 AA batteries are also included instead of the 2 with the Quest 3, however this is because each controller takes 2 batteries as opposed to 1. Diving into the specifications, we'll first talk about the similarities between them. The major components both headsets share are the chipset, that being the Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 and Pancake lenses. Other similarities are the ability to use hand tracking, the displays on the lenses being LCD, and the CPU and GPU, those being octa-core Cryo and Adreno 740 respectively. A lot of the differences between the specifications on the Meta Quest 3 and Pico 4 Ultra won't be all that noticeable to most users, however they are still worth mentioning. The first difference that will be a defining factor in purchasing for quite a lot of people is actually on the headset itself, and that is the lack of a 3.5mm headphone jack in the Pico 4 Ultra. Many people nowadays use Bluetooth earphones and the headset does feature speakers anyway, but having the option to still plug in earphones is a big deal for some. The Quest 3 does feature this headphone jack. With the Pico 4 Ultra having been released after the Meta Quest 3, some newer connectivity features have been made available to it for its benefits. Where the Quest 3 only supports Wi-Fi 6E, the Ultra supports Wi-Fi 7, meaning that the speed and latency in terms of wireless connection is quicker. The Ultra also supports Bluetooth 5.3 as opposed to the Quest 3's Bluetooth 5.2, a minor improvement but still want to mention. The only other major improvement the Pico 4 Ultra has over the Meta Quest 3 is in its LPDDR5 RAM, where the Ultra contains 12GB and the Quest 3 only 2/3 of that with 8GB. Another difference that does slightly lean in Pico's favour depending on how you look at it is the resolution. The Ultra has a resolution of 2160 by 2160 per eye, whereas the Quest 3 has 2064 by 2208 per eye. Again, this is very much a matter of perspective and preference, as the Ultra's resolution gives a more consistent field of view horizontally and vertically, whereas the Quest 3's favours the horizontal field of view at a higher degree. Whilst the battery capacity is fairly even across the Quest and Ultra, lasting around 2 to 3 hours with average usage, the charging on the Ultra is significantly quicker with its 45W fast charging compared to the Quest 3's 18W. In other words, the Ultra takes less than half the time to charge as the Quest 3. Here's where we look at the other things that the Quest 3 does better than the Pico 4 Ultra. I mentioned that both headsets support hand tracking, but the Quest is also able to support upper body tracking with leg position estimation. The Ultra does have motion trackers available which assist in body tracking, however these are available separately. The Quest 3 also has a depth sensor camera, whereas the Ultra does not, which allows for much better and more detailed environment mapping. Another improvement the Quest 3 has over the Ultra is its pixels per degree, which is 25 compared to 20.76 and means that the image is clearer on the Quest 3. The Quest 3 does also weigh less than the Ultra, however the Ultra does have a hard strap with the battery located in the back of that strap, allowing for better weight distribution. The final technical difference between the two headsets is the refresh rate, with the Quest 3 supporting 120Hz and the Ultra supporting 90Hz. This is quite significant as the higher the refresh rate, the smoother the motion is when moving around wearing the headset. Now for the biggest factor in making the ultimate decision, the price. Since the launch of the budget-friendly Meta Quest 3S, the Quest 3 saw a significant price drop on its 512GB storage option and the discontinuation of the 128GB option. The 512GB Quest 3 now sits at a price of $469.99. The Pico 4 Ultra has a retail price of $529.99 with 256GB of storage. However, in order to compete with the Quest 3's price drop, the Ultra has dropped down to that same price of $469.99. What the Quest 3 has over the Ultra though is double the storage at the same cost. To conclude this comparison, the decision of which device to purchase will come down to personal preference. Both look to be fantastic XR products with great price value and their own strengths and weaknesses. The Pico 4 Ultra, being the newer product, allows it to include better wireless connectivity and faster charging, but the Quest 3 ultimately has the edge both in terms of storage and image quality. Whichever you decide to pick up this holiday season, I doubt you'll be disappointed. If you did enjoy or got some value out of this video, please hit the like button to support Expand Reality and subscribe for all things AR, VR and AI in business. Stay tuned for more XR comparisons in the future, and if you would like to see how we're using XR in the form of MetaQuest headsets and Microsoft Mesh, book a free demo with us at this link in the description below. Catch you all later.